In this lesson, we're going to learn about the preterite, which is used to talk about events in the past. It doesn't necessarily refer to the duration of the event, but it does generally mark a specific beginning and end to an action. This video doesn't show you how to conjugate verbs in the preterite, but if you scroll down on the screen, you can see how to conjugate AR, ER, and IR verbs. But we have an example up here on the board just to give you an idea. Okay, for the third person singular, we have desarrollar, which is an AR verb. If you drop the AR and add O with an accent, you get desarrolló. Okay, for an ER verb, we have pertenecer. If you drop the ER and add IO with an accent on the O, you get perteneció. Okay, and the same thing for conseguir, which is an IR verb. You drop the IR and add IO with an accent for consiguió. Unlike the imperfect, the preterite has many irregularities. Again, if you scroll down on the screen, you can see a breakdown of the multiple stem changes that occur within the preterite. Let's take a look at a few examples. A las 7:30 explotó una bomba en la estación de Atocha en Madrid. Okay, at 7:30, a bomb exploded in the Atocha train station in Madrid. It wasn't exploding while the passengers were leaving the train. It exploded and it happened just one time, okay? It had a clear beginning and end. La gente gritó cuando ocurrió la explosión, okay? People screamed while the explosion occurred, okay? A beginning and an end. Y desafortunadamente, 191 personas perdieron su vida. Unfortunately, 191 people lost their lives, okay? That can happen only once and it has a clear beginning and end. The preterite can also be used to refer to a number of times that something occurred in the past. For example, las bombas explotaron 4 veces durante el día en lugares diferentes. Okay? The bombs exploded 4 times during the day in different places. Okay? We're referring to a specific number of times, which is 4. The preterite can also be used to pinpoint a specific time in the past and or to narrate a sequence of events. Okay? Ayer hubo un ataque de terrorismo en Madrid. Yesterday, we're pinpointing the specific time, okay, that the event happened. And after that comes a sequence of events. El gobierno investigó los eventos y los periodistas publicaron varias opiniones sobre los ataques. Okay? The government investigated the events, and the journalists published various opinions about the attacks. Okay? Again, it's important to remember that in the preterite, these events are seen as completed actions with a beginning and an end, versus the imperfect where they were seen in progress. This is important because the aspect, which lets us know whether or not the event in the past was in progress or was completed. Okay? This can be confusing sometimes because both the preterite and the imperfect are used to describe events that happened in the past.